Zoe here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another in my Stretch That Collection series. Again, I am working with the Paige Evans Oh My Heart collection. From this collection I bought a 6x6 pad, I bought the ephemera pack, I bought the puffy stickers, and I bought the sticker book. So I'm just going to go through and pick a couple of designs that I like. I'm going to do a diagonal design today, just because I can. So how are you all doing? Are you getting sick of the sound of my voice yet? I bet you are. But hey, it's all for a good cause, so at least that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So I've picked this beautiful pink, I can't remember what's on it. I think it's a pink polka dot and this lovely geometric pattern design. And I'm just going to play around with them and figure out how I want them on the design, how I want them on the paper, should I say, on my blank cardstock that I'm going to use as my background. And I am going to trim these down just a little bit more because I actually want a border around them. So I'm going to trim them down a little bit further and just off camera stitch them with my sewing machine. If you are new to my channel, firstly, welcome. I am so glad to have you along for the ride. But yeah, I don't sew on camera because my sewing machine is temperamental, so I always do that off camera so that you don't see me crying over an inanimate object, pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and back this photo of my son onto white cardstock just to help it pop off the design just a little bit. I really love these diagonal designs, they're really fun. But sometimes because I've used a geometric print and my son has quite a busy t-shirt on, he feels a little bit lost, and he sort of blends in a little bit with such a busy design. So anyway, I added the white cardstock just to sort of break him up a little bit away from the design. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm using a cut apart from the 6x6 sheet and some of the ephemera, trying to add that yellow into a couple of different spots. And I think I'm going to stick it down and then I'm going to pull it apart again, actually, because I want to use a little bit more of the gold. There's a beautiful gold foiling on that card I've used there, and then I realised I need some of the gold foiling up in the upper right hand corner, and I don't have any more gold foiling to go up there, so I do take it apart in a second. And as usual, using every last bit of my scraps for layering, because why not? Why waste them? When you're trying to get the most out of your collection, you want to use every last bit. You can see I'm just pulling that apart and adding in the layering again and just popping that pop of gold foiling up into the top right there. And now you can see he's pulled apart from the geometric design a little bit, so he doesn't blend in quite so much. I didn't pick well when I picked the photograph and the prints, and I didn't actually realise until I was starting to stick it all down just how much he blended in. So I'm going ahead and adding some vellum. You know, that's one of my favourite things to do, is to use vellum for layering, so that I can add more texture to the layout without actually taking without adding anything else to the design, if that makes sense. It doesn't add another pattern, it doesn't add another colour, it just adds some lovely texture and layers. It's like a non-committal layering, I suppose. So I'm just going to fold in my photo and just add some staples for no other reason than I like to do that occasionally. I think it looks really cute. I'm going to put my title diagonally across the design, and I found these beautiful corrugated thickers in my stash, which I think came with the Crepe Paper Wonder collection. I'm pretty sure they did, but I don't have quite enough letters, so I'm going to have to pull apart some letters and cut apart some letters and try and make them work. So you can see I've added Hour and Scamp down off camera, so you don't have to sit through me fiddling about and trying to create letters from other things. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick down my photo and then commit to the little right in the middle there. Oh, and I've lost my L, as you do. I'm trialing out these Thickers alignment guides, and I mostly like them. I do. I think they're really, really good and super handy. But I am finding when I use them with older cardstock Thickers, I don't know if the glue's changed a little bit or what, but I'm finding they stick just a teensy bit. So I'm going to have to scrub them down, the alignment guide. I'm going to have to scrub it down and just see if it's just because my alignment guide's gotten a little sticky, but we'll see. So I know I love that dark heart, and I want to use that right there to add in another colour and also add in some of the foiling. But I feel like it needs something up into that white blank space. So it feels just a little bit too blank to me. And you know, I'm not very good with blank space. I like to fill it all. I can't just leave well enough alone. So I'm just fiddling around with my sticker book and trying to figure out what I want to put there. I know I like the heart, the beautiful dotty heart, because then I will add a mirror image of the heart that I'm going to keep in the bottom left. I'm going to commit to the heart, the dark heart I'm having in the bottom left. And I definitely want to mirror the heart with this dotty heart. Oh, I'm sticking it down. Oh, that's so naughty, I think. Oh, I am sticking it down. Oh, committing. That's not like me. I usually like to faff around at least 10 minutes before I go ahead and glue things. Who even am I? I'm getting more decisive. That's how the the month-long of videos is treating me. Apparently, I'm just getting more decisive. So I'm using a teeny tiny heart punch on some of the branding strips. And now I keep calling them branding strips, but they clearly are not branding strips. But I don't know what else to call them. What do you call those strips of paper that hold the 6x6 cardstock into the pad? What do you call them? I'm going to go ahead and stick with branding strips for now because that makes sense to me. But I'm using my punch on some of the branding strips and some of the scraps just to make little teeny tiny hearts that I'm going to use to scatter around the project. Oh, it's gotten light all of a sudden, hasn't it? And then I decide actually I'm going to add some ink splatters. So I'm going to get my craft sheet out. Oh, I apologise profusely. I am not going to get that out at all. I'm going to get my craft sheet out. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness me. I am so sorry. Oh, no, I can't talk because I just want to curl up in a ball. Okay, power through. So I'm adding some ink splatters. I think I'm using some Heidi Swap Colour Shine and some Studio Calico, just in the colours that are already repeated in that geometric design. Oh my gosh, you cannot see me, but I am so red right now. I am blushing. My face feels like it's burning and there's nobody even here. So who am I blushing for? I don't know. I have internet shamed myself. Goodness me. Okay, I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and commit to the punched hearts, and then I'm adding in some beautiful puffy hearts. I think they're from an older Studio Calico 7 paper collection. I'm not sure what the collection was called. They've been in my stash for like a million years, it seems. And then going ahead and adding some Tim Holtz phrase stickers. I think they're from the Occasions Small Talk set. And I think that's about it. Do I add anything else? Oh, maybe a pencil doodly border. I think I do. I didn't want to use black because I felt like the only black ish piece was that heart, and it was perfectly fine just by itself, so I just had a nice pencil doodly border in instead. And I think that's it. I don't think I had anything else. I had fun with this one. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm really glad I decided to do it, because I'm having such a blast thinking of new ways to use this 6x6 pad. So don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I apologise for my faux pas. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. See you then. Bye!